This video is to help promote Griddle-Q, stainless steel griddles designed for gas or charcoal grills and over campfires for easy camping.
Hi everyone, this is the Griddle Man. We're going to make fajitas today for you. Outside on the Griddle-Q, we got a nice sunny day out here in Sterling Heights, Michigan, and I'm going to do these fajitas kind of out of my head, so there's not really a recipe here, but I'm going to show you everything I do, and if it turns out bad, I'll even tell you that too. So here we go. I know it's going to turn out good though.
So we start out using red and yellow bell peppers with some onions, refried beans, Spanish rice, avocados, McCormick's fajita seasoning. And then we're going to use the eye of round steaks, sliced thin, and we're going to use tortillas 8 to 10 inch. We're going to start out slicing up the steaks, nice thin slices here. And then we're going to use this fajita mix, and we're going to put it in with about a quarter cup of oil. Mix that up, and we're going to pour that onto the steaks. Once the mix is on the steaks, then I put it into a bowl and mix it all up nice and evenly all over. Then we're going to cut up the red bell peppers and the green bell peppers and the onions. So once the peppers and onions and everything are all cut up, I place them on a nice plate and set them all nicely so they look really nice, because the colors are just so beautiful in these vegetables this time of year. It's all nice and bright and vibrant colors. So here's the meat. It's been marinating about 20 minutes or so. We've got refried beans going on the stove. We have the Spanish rice, and it's coming up just real nice now. And now we're to the point where I like the cooking part. So I wipe down the griddle, and we're getting ready to put everything on. I like to put a little coating of Pam cooking oil or griddle grease, any kind of oil that you prefer. Olive oil's fine. And so we put the meat on, put the veggies all on. Oops, there goes one in the grease trough. But we've got a remedy for that. We make a grease trough shield out of stainless steel, and it just clips onto the sides of the griddle. Got to be careful when you're doing this when it's hot, because you don't want to get burned or scorched on your fingers. So got to be careful. Use a towel or oven mitts. But you can see now all of our veggies are going to stay on the griddle without falling into the grease trough, creating a fourth wall for the griddle. Now we're putting the seasonings on, the rest of the seasoning from the packet. We mix that up onto the meat and onto the veggies. So now that we're all seasoned up, we're gonna flip the meat a little bit. Don't want to do this too much. You don't want to be constantly stirring and moving the meat around all the time. But a couple of times flipping around is good. Like to cook this meat probably for another 4 or 5, maybe 6 minutes long. You kind of get a feel for what's going on there. Flip the veggies, keep everything going on the griddle. I like to keep the veggies moving so that the bottom stuff isn't overcooking and the top stuff still staying kind of raw. And with the Griddle-Q, you know, there's no Teflon coating to ruin with this, so you know, you do have to watch with the sticking and stuff of the food. So the more you can move foods around, the less sticking you're going to have on your griddle, so it makes it easier to clean. So now that the food's off of the griddle, we're going to wipe it down a little bit, and then we're going to put the tortillas on, brown them up a little bit, give them a little heat, put them on a plate. We get ready to go inside, and we're going to eat this meal. And let me tell you folks, this came out really good. It was very tasty. I used the avocados and mixed them up with some sour cream, and we had some chips on the side to dip that with. So there it is, fajitas on the Griddle-Q with your host, the Griddle Man. And of course, we're promoting these stainless steel griddles that sit on your barbecue. If you don't have a Griddle-Q, you don't know what you're missing. Just put Griddle-Q in your internet search bar and push search, and then you'll find Griddle-Q all over the internet. You can either buy it through a dealer or buy it online. I want to thank you for watching this, and that's it for now.